Здравствуйте, дорогие друзья! Это студия Пару Events, с вами Алдик, и сегодня мы берем интервью у игрока команды HEROIC ставн. Hello, Martin, how are you?
Hello, I'm good. Thanks for. Great to be here.
Okay, thank you for coming. So, Martin, HEROIC is the team that is consistently in top 3 HLTV rankings, big tournaments. What is the secret of your team?
It's a good question. We've been very consistent for a long time now. I think a lot of it is due to the consistency in the way that we practice and approach the games. No matter if we play a tier 2, tier 3 team, or if we play Ace, we play Navi, we play Vitality. It doesn't really matter for us. We prepare the same way, we go in with the same approach, and we don't underestimate any opponent.
Okay, that's a good mentality. How does it feel to be a part of the best team in the whole world? You've been number 1 in HLTV ranking for a long time. So how does it feel?
It feels amazing. Yeah, I remember the first time that we managed to reach number 1 in the world, and it was an unbelievable feeling back then, and obviously it still is. I think it's really rare that you get to be the best in the world in anything, right? Like there's so many people in like every competitions, and so many tries to like achieve it, So it is a really good feeling.
Okay. Where there is a joy, there is also a sorrow. What's the reason why you lost so many important tournaments, one step away from lifting trophies? Can you tell us?
Yeah, I think there's no secret that ourselves and also the community have expected to lift more trophies. No doubt about that. But we also have managed to do it, both in Copenhagen and Blast and in Washington. So we can do it. Like we know we can do it, but I think it's hard to say the reason why. I think we are working within the team, both with the players, but also the coaching staff and the mental coach and everything like that to look at things and see how we can improve. Because when we lose, I would say like in the semi-final and stuff like that, it's often not that we say, they just played a lot better than we did. Which obviously they did, but it's more we had the feeling that we lose to ourselves more than we lose to the opponent, And we just need to find a way to be even more consistent in these playoffs games, and hopefully we can reach to that point.
Maybe it's a question of confidence. In many areas, people cheer against you. So maybe this fact affects on your team, and how does it affect personally on you?
No, I actually think that it doesn't really matter if the crowd is against us or not, because we've shown, for example, when we played the major in Rio and also the IM Rio a couple months ago, we played against Furia both times, for example, where all know that the Brazilians are very passionate and very loud in the crowd, and they were obviously not cheering for us. And we won both those games, and we've been in many situations before where we've won many big playoffs games where people in the crowd were against us and stuff like that. I think we are used to it, and I don't really think that affects us.
Okay, thank you for being honest. Now we're going back to Pro League. Can you tell us a bit about your preparation? Maybe there was something new or special?
I think that we have looked on our recent games, both good and bad games, from both Game Mercedes and Cologne, to see what we are lacking, what we can improve, and we've been having practice days. But I think in general, the best thing is that we've looked at what we can improve, from those kind of games, and I think that's been beneficial to us. So yeah, we're looking forward to playing here in Malta.
Okay, what can you say about your opponents in Group B? Maybe you can highlight someone, some team.
I think the group, if you look at it from an objective point of view, I don't think it's the hardest group there is this time around, which is beneficial to us, obviously. But I think there's still like obviously strong teams. I think that ends like they are a really strong team. You've also lost to them the last couple of times, and they've shown really high level the last few months. I think Ends is a really strong team, and I think Mouse is still hard to know what you can expect from them. I mean, obviously they have Frozen, who's been playing really good, like overall this last year or so. Like he's been putting up really good numbers, and I've always respected him as a player as well. I think he's really good, and like with the addition of Zihi, maybe like I think it's like kind of hard to say where they're at right now, but they obviously have the potential to become good, I think. So the two teams besides us that I would say is looking to qualify as well.
Okay, and which team is the last to make it through the playoff? To play off through the group?
I mean,
who's the last team?
I think it's Rooster. I think.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think so. I think that they will have a hard time coming here playing against the European teams. But maybe they can surprise. I don't know, but that's my guess.
That's good. Thank you. Martin, can you tell us secret 3 qualities that regular player have to develop to become a tier 1 player?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I would say the first one obviously is communication. I think many upcoming players neglect the fact that it is a team game, and I mean, I remember at least when I played, also when I played with other players, like many was just all about aim, you know, and I mean, aim is obviously important, but I think communication is probably the most important thing in CS. So if you have good communication, you will come far. What else? I think another quality that's good is humility. Like, yeah, to not just always think that the way you're thinking is the right way, especially if you have a discussion with your teammate or about a play or something happening in a round that is not like you're not tunnel vision on your own like way of thinking, but that you can also listen to others. I think that's an important skill to have as well, so that you can learn from others as well.
That's the point.
Last one. I think I would say. I mean, there's a couple ones. I mean, I would say the last one as a quality. I think it's a bit of contrary to the second quality, but confidence as well. Like you need to find the good balance. I think confidence is really important in CS. Like from my experience, you need to have confidence if you want to win games. So like believing in yourself and believing in your team that you really can win any game is really important. And I mean, if you don't feel the game or maybe I haven't played that good recently and stuff like that, and you get thoughts into your head like that, that's not good. Like you need to find a way that to believe in yourself. I think that's an important quality to have as well. Thank you.
I think it's amazing tips and advices from you. It's very good that you can give this information for free. Thank you for it. In general, that's all I wanted to know, to ask you. Maybe you have something to say to our viewers from our region, your fans.
Yeah. Well, once again, also thanks for being here. It's been a pleasure, and I hope that everyone out there will obviously support us, and I mean, we will bring some good games here in Pro League, and I hope you will watch.
I wish you good luck, Stavn. Thank you for this interview. I think we will see each other in bright future.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you one more time. Дорогие зрители, это был Ставн из команды HEROIC, Paragon Events, Алдик. Оставайтесь с нами.